Hi everybody, it's Dory. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a little bit since I gave an update, and since I have time now, I will let you guys know what's going on. For you who are new here, my name is Dory. I am 49 years old. I am 5'4" tall, and on September 12th of 2016, I had vertical sleeve weight loss surgery. In Hartford, Connecticut at Hartford Hospital with Dr. Darren Tischler. My highest recorded weight ever was 350 pounds. My lowest weight after surgery was 156.3. The day of surgery, I was 300.5. I had been averaging between 175 and 185. During the month of January, I thought that I was really going to get things on track, but then I got COVID, and it just kind of went through a couple of my family members who are in our house, and January was not as successful as I thought it was going to be. And so the other day, probably about a week and a half ago, I weighed 186. So I'm just trying to get back down. I definitely want to reach my goal. My goal weight is between 150 and 160, and somewhere in the range of there. I'd be happy at 159, I'd be happy at 155. Just for my own self, I want to try to get down to 150 just so I can see what my body looks like, since I have not been 150 since I was 16 years old. So with that being said, I am doing a couple of things now that is going to hopefully help me to achieve that. A week from today is Friday. A week from today, I have a follow-up appointment with my bariatric surgeon. I am 5.5 years post-op, and I have an appointment with him in person. And basically, we're going to go over what I'm eating and what I'm doing, and I'm going to ask him about the medical part of weight loss surgery. We have an amazing team at my bariatric office. They keep in touch with us all the time. They don't care if you're 10, 20, 30 years out. They always keep track of us. We have support group meetings. We have walks with the doctor, and just all these different things, which I really, really love. I really appreciate that I go to this bariatric surgeon's office, and it's in another, I'm in Massachusetts, it's in Connecticut. It's a good 40-minute drive. I don't mind, love it, but I'm gonna go and see what he can do to help me, maybe with some nighttime cravings, with some medical pills or something that will just help me to keep on track and to keep getting toward that goal. Another thing I've done is, since the month of January was such a wash, it just, I don't know, just so much. So much has really been crazy. So what I decided to do was to work on my mental health as well as my spiritual health. And so I started this past Monday, so today was day 5, where I wake up between 5 and 5:15 in the morning, do 30 minutes of aerobic exercise. And the aerobic exercise I'm doing, and some of you guys will laugh because this is totally old school, but it's fun, is Richard Simmons' Dance Your Pants Off. It's a video, they have it on YouTube. It's just so much fun. You just think like you're just running around and dancing, and it goes by fast, and it's encouraging, and it's fun. And so I've been doing that. So today was day 5. I was successful. I committed to doing Monday through Friday before I went to work, which I don't have a job, and I'll let you know why after this. But anyway, so basically I would do it, I would commit, I would go ahead and do the aerobics, and then I would go to work, and I would get all the steps. I was a paraprofessional in a preschool. I loved it. It was amazing, and I would get about 16,000 steps a day. It is 9 a.m. right now, and I have 5,000 steps. So it does really, really well. It gets my heart rate going. It makes me sweat a little. And so today, since I'm off from work, I wanted to head to the gym later. I'm gonna get some more steps in. I don't wanna kind of fall by the wayside now that I'm not working. And so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do some weights, and then I'm doing, at night before I go to bed, instead of playing on my phone, I'm actually taking out my Bible and having great quiet times, and I have these great calligraphy type markers, and so I highlight my Bible and different scriptures, and I'm praying more, and I'm just really trying to be more spiritually focused. On that note, I'm trying very hard to be spiritually minded when I talk about what happened yesterday at work. So I am a long-term, what they say is a long-term substitute para. I worked in a preschool. I had different classes, but for the last almost 4 months, I was in the same class, which was a special needs class. I love this class. I got really attached to the kids, and because they are so highly special needs, they're autistic. Most of them are nonverbal, but I really got a lot out of this class, a lot of rewards, just for the kids, how much they have taken to me, how much they have grown since I've been in the class. One of the teachers went out on knee surgery, and so she returned yesterday. And I was really hoping that I was not going to be the para that was removed from that class, because as a substitute para, they move us everywhere throughout the school. It's wherever you're needed. And it kind of gets annoying after a while, only because we get paid so little money. They pay us $14.83 an hour. We do not get sick time. We do not get paid time. We're not part of the union. We do not get snow days. We do not get sick time, vacation, anything. There's nothing that we get. In fact, the full-time permanent paras even get a diaper stipend for helping the children to change their diapers or potty train, and it's $850, and they're given that at the end of the school year. So in June, they're given an additional check for $850. We don't get that. I especially don't get that because I'm not even permanent. And so it has been very annoying and disheartening, especially when you see those around you getting different raises, or the teachers getting a different raise or whatever, and you don't get anything. But yet we actually do the bulk of everything. We actually, as substitute paras, get thrown here and there and have to really accommodate and really have to get into it. And so yesterday when I got pulled out, I was really disheartened, and in front of a teacher, which happens to be my daughter works for the school, my oldest daughter. It's the teacher in her room that she was in, its room too. I won't mention the names of the people, but I had said in front of her, as I was speaking to my daughter, I had said, "Oh, I'm so frustrated. They moved me out of my room, and I'm so frustrated. It's so sad." And this teacher snapped back and said, "Well, then don't work here. Then if you don't want to do that, don't work here." But then she proceeded to leave and run to the principal's office and tell on me, which is so juvenile. This teacher's been there like 25 years. She should know better, but she really is, she's a gossip. She's a gossip. She's a slanderer. People who see her think she's the sweetest thing, but behind your back, she's two-faced. So within 5 minutes, I get to the class I'm going to be in for most of the day. I get a call to go down and see the acting principal. Her name is Kelly. I said I wouldn't say names, but you guys won't even know who that is. But anyway, so I get taken into the principal's office, and she tells me that she's heard that, I'm not satisfied with my job assignments, and that I also was complaining in the fall time about a job assignment. And so I said to her, I said, I actually was a little disheartened today just to be removed, because I work with, child A and child B and child C who hit other teachers. They don't hit me. I've worked with child D and then child A again, and it's really, just sad that I got removed from that class. And she said, "Well, you're a substitute para, and so you should be wherever we send you." And I told her I understood that, but that one of the permanent paras that's in there would rather do that and get shifted around than to work with the special needs kids. And so she just told me no, that wasn't possible because she was permanent. she was staying in that class, but that I would have to be shuffled around. And then she said, and then you were complaining in the fall time, which of course I'm sure that came from the same teacher who just is annoying. And so I told her, I clarified, I said, no, I said, I was just a little, again, sad when I got taken from this one class that we bonded with all the children. It's really hard to go from class to class to class and have to remember names, and some of the teachers are like not happy that we have to move so much, and there's a lot of flack. And so she told me, well, maybe you should do this or that. And I told her, I said, listen, I said, it's really not, it's not worth it to me to have to just change schools and go here and go there. And I told her my last day will be next Thursday. With all that said, I got home and I realized, maybe that was a little rash. Let me send her a message. And I told her, I'd love to pull away my one week notice and come back to work. And I understood that I would be shifted and that would be fine. She instead comes back. No, your time here is done, and it's actually, as of today, no more coming, which is really, really crazy. So anyways, so now I don't have a job. I am waiting for the school department to give me a call back to reassign me if I want to maybe a kindergarten class at an elementary school. But in any event, now I will be home, which isn't a bad thing. It's just the way that it ended didn't sit right with me. And so anyways, that happened yesterday. So last night I did not sleep well. It just kept replaying, and kind of like it's coming to like reality of like these kids, I'm never going to see them again. They were sweet, and I know they're going to ask for me, and other teachers and other paras, when I started telling them yesterday about what had happened before I left for the day, a lot of them said, wow, this school is really losing someone very valuable. And they don't have the teachers. They're having this huge job fair. And they just don't have the teachers, and they don't have the paras, and they don't have school staff at all. Lunchroom, noon mothers, nurses. And so, I know that they're losing a really good para because I really put in my heart and soul into this school. But it is what it is. I am going out on, or I would have been going out on leave anyways because I am having surgery. I am having my endometriosis tissue surgery that I spoke about before. It was canceled because of COVID, and now they rescheduled it to March 3rd. So this March 3rd, I am having my surgery. Today is the 11th, February 11th, so less than a month away, about 3 weeks or so, I will be having my surgery. And I would have been out, next week is winter vacation. Not next week, sorry. Next week I would have worked till Thursday. Friday is a half a day, and then the following week is they're on vacation anyways. And so anyway, so I'm home. I'm just trying not to stay down in the dumps. I'm trying to just pray a lot, meditate a lot, get some housework done that I wasn't able to do while I was working. Just trying to hang out with people, maybe have lunch with people, encourage people, pay bills. That's what I'm doing now. I'm doing my budget. I have this whole big paper, all my budget, papers upon papers and pens and bills I'm mailing out. And so I'm just trying to do that and really trying hard not to fall into being depressed. I have a lot of stuff going on. One of my teenage daughter is going through a lot of stuff just with body image and just the stuff that is going on in the world and school and just all of this stuff. And so I'm just really trying to be mindful that Satan is going to attack where he wants and where it's really going to hurt. And because I've really started to do this aerobics thing, and then the Bible at night and before bed, and really being on the same page with my husband, and us having a really great unified marriage, it's been amazing. He is an amazing husband. He got a promotion too. I want to share. He was promoted. He is now a senior airman in the Air Force. I'm really proud of him. He's going to be going to Airman Leadership School at some point. And so things are well, and we paid off debt, and that's always great. And although we're not 100% debt free, we're so much closer. than we were last week. And so I just know that Satan is really going to try to deter me from doing the great things that I know to do. So, you know, I may just go for a drive. I know I'm going to go to the ATM so I do Dave Ramsey's cash envelope system. And so I'd like to go do that and get the money and put it in my envelopes and just feel like I am a productive member of this family. I do feel like with everything that has happened with my job, I do feel like I let my husband down. And I know that that's not the truth. He is amazing. He said, I have not let him down. He thinks I am amazing. And he's there for me, and he supports me, and he knows it went wrong, and all of this. So it's really just me. It's just me feeling like that. It's not him at all. It's not him voicing this. His body language isn't saying this. It's not any of that. And so I'm looking forward to the next couple of weeks of downtime before I do have surgery. I want to put my house back together. I want to wash my floors and polish and just do all the things I haven't been able to do, maybe declutter a little bit. You know, we're still winter time here in Massachusetts, so it's not like it's nice weather out, but today is going to be 50 degrees, so I'm really excited about that. So I do have a lot of things to look forward to. I definitely have some work to do and to stay on track with my exercise and my eating. Oh, and I need to say my updated weight. I'm so sorry, I didn't even get to that. I went from 186.9, I think, which was like a week and a half ago, and now I'm down to 179.6, and that was today. Same as yesterday. I'm not really changing. I'm not fluctuating too much. Because I am getting so much exercise and everything, I'm still concentrating on protein. My average, I would say, like, my macros look like about 1,500 to 1,700 calories. Carbs maybe under 30, sometimes 20. My protein, I have been like really going after the protein. It's been over 150 every day, usually about 170-ish. And my fat has been like maybe 50 or 60 grams of fat. So those are my macros. That's what I'm concentrating on. I'm figuring, you know, getting that protein and focusing on protein, and then keeping the carbs low. It's kind of like the, it's called the modifying, I don't know, I forgot what it is. Protein sparing modified fast, I don't know. Whatever that thing was that I was trying to do. I'm kind of doing a loose thing of that. I just want to keep my carbs low and my protein high, and the calories I'm not even really caring about. I do still log though on my MyFitnessPal. I have been on TikTok posting some videos. I do want to cook more now that I'm going to be home. But hey, I may get rehired for another elementary school and go to kindergarten. Who knows? But for now, I'm just trying to concentrate on being debt-free so I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm unemployed or not. So I don't know. I'm going to do a big grocery shopping tomorrow. I may be able to videotape that for you guys. I'm going to go to Trader Joe's. I may go to Whole Foods. I may even go to Aldi, since I have not been to Aldi for probably 2 years. So I may go to Aldi, and then I can bring you guys that video, just kind of stuff what I'm buying, because I do have to stock up on some meat and chicken and stuff like that, and some seafood. But anyway, so that is my update for today. It's February 11th. I'm 5.5 months, about 5.5 months, 5.5 years post-op. Yeah. So that is really it. I will be back more often to kind of update things and kind of show you what I'm eating. Maybe I'll do a full day of eating on a school day that the kids are out of the house, so it's kind of easier for me. I don't have the chitter chatter and pitter patter of feet in the background. But anyhow, that is it for now. Thank you guys for following me for so long. Please share this video, like, and subscribe. And that's it.